with us from Scott Stadium in Charlottesville, Virginia. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day. It's the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers and the Virginia Cavaliers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Charlottesville continues to be one of the most beautiful cities in the South. Their capacity at Scott Stadium is 61,000, and this beautiful horseshoe design provides gorgeous views of the Blue Ridge Mountains. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Chanticleers ready to kick it away first. And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. The Cavaliers' offense will go to work first. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David, it didn't seem like the quarterback was looking anywhere else. They're going to try and establish that connection and that rhythm early in this one.
And defensively, where is the big fella? Like, I got to identify where he is every single snap and give him some extra attention. So if I route him at the line of scrimmage and be physical, have that safety help over the top, I'm not letting him beat me.
It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. To the ground to try to pick up the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. And the Cavaliers will snap it on 1st and 10. This time he wants to throw. Under fire. He's sacked. This defense all over him. The Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Quarterback keep. Good job running tough and behind his pads as he gets up to the 38-yard line. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Motion from the back. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Cavaliers will punt this one away. First one of the day is booted away. They ran him out there 4 times in the victory last week. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. So the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers offense takes the field for the first time in this game. We've had our eye on this guy for most of the season, and what a weapon he is. He is making a charge for the Heisman Trophy. And, David, I don't really think many would argue with it.
No, because it's been crazy. He's been the focal point of this offense, and he continues to deliver week after week. He's a superstar, putting up big numbers, carrying his team on his back. Jesse, that's a tough spot to do that for a whole year because of the physical pounding. It's been tremendous so far.
Yeah, can he keep it up is the question. And I think when I think back to the first half of this college football season, I think a lot of the most memorable moments and the best highlights have been this guy, right? He has shown up for his football team. He's done incredible things. Can he do that now in the second half of the season and make that Heisman push?
On 3rd and short, they keep it on the ground here. And he surges up to the 36-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Good work up front to get that first down on the ground, and now they'll go back to work. Right back to the well. There's a crease. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. The Chanticleers have their offense in high gear. The run inside. It's Edwards. Breaks into the open. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. So they picked up that last first down on the ground, now with a fresh set of downs. They'll run play action. Moves away as he feels pressure. Fires to the tight end. He's finally shoved out of bounds at the 23-yard line, and a big pickup on that one. And the Chanticleers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And that play there is essentially a microcosm of why this guy's the leading rusher in the nation and why he's in contention with a Heisman Trophy. This guy's got speed, open field running ability, he can break tackles, he can just do it all.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. They've put this ball on lockdown. 8th play of the drive coming up. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Chanticleers! Great job by the back on the option.
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
And the ball will make it into the end zone. No return on that one for a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Glides to the ground, picks up the first down, and avoids the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action. Might have led him a little too far. He's able to make the catch, but can't get the feet down in bounds. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So after that false start, now dealing with 2nd and 15. Running inside. It's Gray. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. The Cavaliers decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. The accuracy is perfect, the loft, the aim, like the perfect golf shot. Looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. There's some room. Touchdown, Coastal! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's what makes this guy so dangerous. You get him the ball early, and he can do all the work after the catch. Phenomenal job in the open field, uses the speed. It's a long touchdown. Man, it feels like an earthquake just went off here.
Yeah, and it's so nice to have that guy that you can find, and he can make all that damage after the catch. And I tell you what, as a defense, you got to respect it. You got to get more eyeballs on it and more attention to it.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. They'll send the back in motion. To the air on 2nd down. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Makes the grab. He's into plus territory, knocked out of bounds after the nice game. Mark it at the 47. That's the end of the period, and Coastal Carolina has the lead. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So first down here as they go back to work. Wants to throw it again, and why not? It's complete to the right. How about that elusiveness? He's got space. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on first down. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Taking it the other way. The 40. He's at the 30. Inside the 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
He wastes no time and comes out throwing. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And this guy has some shiftiness to him, and he showed it off to the defense after picking up a few. Send the tight end in motion. On the ground, it's great. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Cavaliers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Trying play action. Got his man. Gets it out to the 22-yard line, and that'll be enough for the first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in, and let's see if they try it again. They'll leave it with the lone back. He's stopped dead in his tracks again. No running route to be found. They keep trying and have had very little success. Wants to fire on second down. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to avoid the negative play and just get rid of that thing. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch. Wants to make a move upfield. He's got great speed. They were playing with fire on that return, and he got loose for a good return of better than 30 yards. The Chanticleers now ready to go on offense. They've been firing on all cylinders, touchdowns on each of the first 2 drives, and they'll try to make it 3 for 3. Here comes the heat. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, they have a massive lead, and we're only in the second quarter, but they're not calling the dogs off. They are staying aggressive, and they are taking shots. Another hook up there for this offense. Everything that they are dialing up is working to perfection. They're looking to add already to their blowout lead.
The Chanticleers will try to put one on the board on first and goal. From the gun. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Under fire. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. It's third and goal and third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Chanticleers. Into the end zone for 6.
I think there were a lot of doubters that wondered how this team was going to be able to handle this environment and whether or not they could find success early in this game. They have proved all of those doubters wrong. They have been dominant in every phase, on offense, on defense, and on special teams, and they are piling it on here early in this game on the road.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he makes the catch. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. The Cavaliers will punt it away on 4th down. Makes a nice grab at the 25. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Edwards.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Looking to scramble. Got him downfield. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Chanticleers come to the line on the heels of that big pass play. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds. 2nd down coming up. Looking for space. It's Edwards. Picks up the first down. He now has 72 yards rushing in this game, and what a year he's had, getting closer and closer to 1,800 for the season. Pressure coming. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. So now it's 2nd and long. The run inside. It's Edwards. Maybe some room here. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Chanticleers come to the line with a new set of downs. Stepping to the right. He'll be wrestled out of bounds at about the 7-yard line. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Coastal!
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Throws to the wideout. With the catch, it's Robinson. He stopped at the 40, but it'll be a first down here late in the half. Virginia will call its first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the first, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. Back to pass. Turns it loose deep. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Cavaliers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. They make the tackle after the turnover, but hang on just a second. There's a flag on the field. Let's see if it stands. And the pass interference penalty is costly, wiping out the turnover. It's first down from the 37-yard line. They want to throw it. Got it in the middle. It's Fowler. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Rush is on him. Blasted as he lets it go. Soft spot in the middle. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. The snap sets up to throw. Big fella moving. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Chucked it away just as he was hit. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, we knew this would be a telling week, and Week 12 has not disappointed. Let's get you updated right away. Let's begin with the West Virginia Mountaineers taking on the number 17 team, the NC State Wolfpack. Now back over to your game in Charlottesville. This tight end is enjoying quite the day through 2 quarters. It's amazing how athletic tight ends are now and just how much they're utilized. He's played a starring role in giving them this halftime lead. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at the Carl Smith Center and Scott Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Glass. He stopped at the 23, a couple yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. Coastal Carolina has it. The Chanticleer offense headed back to the field. They've been dominant, and now they'll try to execute to their own standard. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Wide receiver going in motion. Looks as if he's going to run it. Finding some room. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Chanticleers come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Couldn't ask for much more there. A first down, and they're down to the 42. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Running inside. It's Edwards.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
On the run, fires downfield. And they won't make the connection going for the big play. Ball at the 38. The defense will try to get a stop on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick completion on the out route. Finds a crease at the 20. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. The Chanticleers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
Great job on the back end in coverage. DB staying in the hip pocket of the target and was able to swat that ball away.
They just keep firing. Plucks it out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Well, great job making the tackle there. Now setting up 3rd down in your own red zone. This is a stop you have to come up with. You want to give up field goals in this area of the field, not touchdowns.
Lets it fly. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. Fired in from the red zone for the score. What a game he's had. 3rd touchdown of this one and 5 on the season. And they did tack on the extra point.
Great execution on offense, and you know you're expecting man coverage in this area of the field, down close to the line of scrimmage, so the receiver has got to be able to win one-on-one, and he did just that on that TD.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner goes down. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Off play action on first down. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10.
I know the offense is down by a lot here in the second half. You just need one big play, though, to spark the offense, get the confidence going, and they may have found it right there in that completion. Good throw, good catch. Now we got to keep it going.
Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And after that last one, perhaps the emphasis should be on forward pass on second down. The screen, he can go! And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. From the gun, wants to pass. They're working that left side. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll field the punt and try to make something happen. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. So the Coastal Carolina offense takes over, and they'll go to work from here. Runs through a tackle. That gives him 100 yards on the ground, and he came into this game leading the nation in rushing. That kind of pickup on first down, and you can take a shot here on second and short. Moving out to the right. Throwing on the run. Makes a catch at the 20. And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. They got the explosive play. Now to finish the deal, it's 1st and 10 from the 12. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Finds his big tight end. Touchdown, shot to clear. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they cap things off with a 9-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Gray. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Keep it on the ground. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the run, it's Gray. Just sort of a relentless run, getting everything that was available to him, and they'll mark him down at the 40. And the Cavaliers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Picked off, that's number 15 on the year. Takes it the other way. Touchdown, Coastal! How about this defense taking one back to the house? The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
Don't know if the defense will appreciate having to defend a short field from the start after that penalty. Sends it back in motion. Wants to throw on first down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. The Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. With the catch, it's Gray. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. It'll be third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Fires left. Complete downfield. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. The only drama left, awaiting the clock to run out, gives us a minute to check out the scoreboard from the top 12 teams in the country and get a win like this late in the season, and that really adds some strength to your playoff resume. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Wants to go right back downfield. Got it behind the line. It's Robinson. They'll run him out of bounds, but look what's on the ground. Penalty marker. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for second down.
Ready. Blue 22. Red 25.
Might have a chance. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Cavaliers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it in the red zone. It's Gray. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they decide to trot out the kicker. Absolutely center cut. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And you just sort of wonder if that's some kind of moral victory from the head coach. You're not going to get shut out in front of all these eyeballs. We're just going to put 3 points up on the board. As a player, I used to absolutely hate that if I was on the losing team, because you're just trying to save face. I want to go down and try and score a touchdown. I know that the chances aren't great, but let me go out there and compete.
The run inside. It's Edwards. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football.
Oh, he's got some space. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll move the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage. And the offense found no success with the backward-going pass. How about a forward pass on second and long? Got a little grass. Makes it pass, and it's a fumble after that huge gain. He picks up the fumble, but they'll blow it dead right there. And remember, at this stage of the game, the only person who can advance a fumble for the offense is the fumbler. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina! You can see it on the sideline. They've built a comfortable 4th quarter lead, and they know they're going to go 11-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
And you know the standard is and they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Takes the handoff. It's Gray. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They're going to ride this running back, and they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain. A strong, methodical, workman-like effort from this team. No frills, just get the job done and get the win.
I love when you describe my teams like that. Just consistent, methodical, strong. I don't have to do things special every single week. All I'm supposed to do is get the W, and that's what they did.
And this is why practice is so important, guys. You can tell that this team was locked in way back earlier in the week. They watched the film. They got good looks in practice. They knew what to anticipate. They knew what looks they were going to see. And when those looks presented themselves, boy, oh boy, did they ever take advantage.
This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and